Hello, welcome to the Ohio Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participate in this event today. We have some fantastic schools here today. My name is Jessica and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping notes for you. Number one, your camera and your microphones are off. The panelists cannot see or hear you. Number two, you can ask questions through the Q&A button on your screen and type your questions at any point in the presentation. Number three, this is only one of the many sessions happening with the Ohio Association, so make sure you're checking the website for more opportunities. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Ohio. So now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter, Kent State University.
Thank you. Let me get my screen shared here. Okay. All right. So welcome, everybody. Again, my name is Brian Crescenzo. I am Assistant Director at Kent State University, Kent Campus. I'm just going to quickly talk to you about our university here, tell you some stuff about our university you may know, some stuff you may not, but just to give you a good understanding of what Kent State can offer for you. But just to kind of start it off, we're located at Kent itself, city of Kent. We do have roughly around 30,000 people in our town. We're a college town. So we're 10 minutes outside of Akron, 40 minutes away from Cleveland, 30 minutes from the Canton, Youngstown area too as well. And we have 8 campus network, meaning we have 7 regional campuses scattered throughout all Northeast Ohio. So if you live by one of these campuses, you're more than welcome to start off your Kent State career there or take some summer classes there if you want to make your coursework lighter for you in the fall and spring. But just on the Kent campus itself, we have over 22,000 undergraduate students, and every fall semester, we end up enrolling a little over 4,200 first-time freshmen to our campus, and they're coming from everywhere. They're coming from here in Ohio, they're coming from out of state, like PA, New York, Michigan, they're coming from California, Texas, Florida. So you have a chance to interact with students from all across the country and be able to meet different students from different backgrounds, because they're coming to our university for over 350 different majors and programs that we have to offer. Now, some of our more popular ones we are known for: architecture, fashion. We're #3 fashion school in the country for design and merchandising. We have a college of nursing. It's the biggest nursing college in Northeast Ohio. Business, education, but that's not to take away from any other program that we have to offer. And we also have something for you if you don't know what you want to major in. We have our exploratory program where we explore all the majors on campus, but we gear it around your interests. So let's say you want to do something like a zoology or a conservation major. Your back of your head, you're thinking, no, I need to do business or computer science. We'll put you in those courses. We'll pair you up with an upperclassman that went through the same similar experience you went through. And then we'll be able to help you narrow down what your major is by the time you're done with your first year on our campus. Now, our student to faculty ratio at our university is 20-1. So you will have small classes here on our campus, but you will have some bigger ones too as well. We're the 3rd biggest university in the state of Ohio. Average class size for a first-time student, it's about 30 students. It's like a college algebra course or a college English course. But the one thing that stays the same, no matter what course you're going into, we offer free tutoring for all of our classes. And one of the things I love about our university is our faculty. They're always there to make sure you're the best of the best when you leave our campus when it comes to your academics. They want to make sure you are successful professionally. But what we'll also do for you on our campus is we want to help you grow as an individual. And one of the ways we do that on our campus is by having you live on campus. We have 24 different places to live at. You get to choose where you want to live. It can be a community dedicated to your major, your special interests, your background, your religious beliefs, whatever it may be. So you have the opportunity to be able to interact with all different sort of students. And a little spoiler, if you come on a campus tour, you actually get to see the physical rooms of what it looks like here on our campus. But it's not all about just living on campus, it's also about interacting on our campus too as well. We have over 400 different student organizations to be a part of. Anything you can imagine, you can be a part of too as well that we have to offer for students. My favorite organization to talk about is the Kent State University DFW Club, standing for Down for Whatever, and they meet on a weekly basis, and every week they'll do something different. One week they'll go to a sporting event, one of our Division I teams. Next week they'll go to the rec center, or they'll go eat pizza in the hub. It's all different sort of stuff where you can find people who have the same quirks, the same interests as you, and you can make those lifelong friends and have a great time. Now, for the application to come to Kent State University, you can apply one of two ways, either through the Kent State application or the Common App. We'll accept either one. All we need from you, though, is for you to submit the application. There's a $50 application fee for that, and submit your high school transcripts. We are test optional. We do not require that for you here on our campus. It's purely up to you if you want to send it. We do a holistic review at our university where we review your academic journey throughout your high school career. We take into consideration some things that may have been occurring over the last, year and a half, this pandemic thing. Some of you may have been hybrid, in person. Each application to our university is an individual application because that is how you're going to be viewed at our campus as an individual student. So it takes us anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks by the time you click submit to the time you hear back from us. So that's why we're always encouraging students, apply early, get in early, because the earlier you get it in, the earlier you can enjoy the rest of your senior year. Now, some other quick snaps that I want to talk to you guys about real quick. Tuition, you can see up there, it's a little over $24,000 a year to come to Kent State. We do the Ohio tuition guarantee, where that cost up there for your tuition, room and board is frozen for 4 years. So you won't see an increase in cost. And one of the things we're proud of here, within 6 months of graduation, for the students who graduate in spring of 2022, or 2020, I should say, 92% of them had a job within their career field within 6 months or continue on their education at a higher level. Now, we also accept, like any financial aid through FAFSA. We have grants, loans, federal work study. We have scholarships offered on our website too as well. As long as you apply to our campus by February 1st of your senior year, you'll automatically be considered for scholarships to Kent State. So I can talk until I'm blue in the face about our university. I encourage you, check out our social media pages. We always update you on everything, and come for one of our campus tours too as well, Monday through Friday, 10:30 and 2. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much. So next up, we have Lincoln Memorial University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joy Williams. I am one of the recruiters and student success coordinators here at the School of Business. I am personally stationed with the School of Business, but I'm here to tell you about everything Lincoln Memorial University. So here is a little shot of an aerial view of our campus. We are located in Harrogate, Tennessee. It is a smaller town, as you can see in the background. We are right where Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee meet. We're right on the foothills of the historical Cumberland Gap area, about 50 miles north of Knoxville and about 40 miles south of Corbin, Kentucky, and about 60 miles away to the west of Johnson City, Tennessee. So surrounded by bigger cities, but here you will get a smaller town. A lot of outdoor areas. We have the Cumberland Gap National Park. We have the Appalachian Hiking Trail, goes right across our campus, just about 50 feet away. So if you're into the outdoor lifestyle, there's a lot to do in the area. So here's just some quick facts about LMU. Our student to faculty ratio is 14:1. Similar to other colleges in your general education classes, that's going to be a little bit higher. We usually cap those at 25 to 30 students, whereas in your major courses, when you get up to your junior and senior year, there may be as little as 5 or 6. So no skipping class. The faculty will know you are not there. The total enrollment is about 4,800 students. About 1,800 to 1,900 of that is undergraduate. The rest of those are graduate and professional schools. And that is something that LMU has to offer, is a lot of our degrees can be pipelines into LMU's graduate and professional schools. We have the DeBusk College of Medicine. We have the College of Veterinary Medicine. We have a dentistry school, optometry school is starting, as well as an engineering school, law school, MBA and DBA programs, and we have all of those undergraduate majors that is going to prepare you for those professional degrees. So LMU was founded in 1897 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. However, he never got to visit campus, but it was named for him. It's a little over 1,000 acres, so it is a larger campus compared to other colleges in our area. We do have off-campus sites in Blount County, Tennessee, around the Knoxville area. In the Knoxville city limits, Corbin, Kentucky, we have a nursing school in Tampa, Florida, and we also have campuses in Chattanooga and Kingsport. There is more on our history if anyone would like to pause and read. Okay, so here's our undergraduate programs. We have everything from art, biology, business, education, criminal justice, computer science. Ooh, come back. There we go. Veterinary science, nursing. We do have one of the largest nursing programs in the state of Tennessee. And as I said, those are good degrees that will get you into those professional schools. On campus, we do have traditional dorm styles, which most of the students start out in. We also have apartment styles, and those are with either three-person or four-person apartments. We have a Chick-fil-A on campus. We have a Starbucks on campus. We have several performing arts groups on campus, including music and theater. We also have several student groups, including an SGA. We have an Enactus Club for entrepreneurs. We have a lot of religious organizations and special interests. We have weekly cooking classes as well as weekly fitness classes. As for athletics, we are an NCAA school, a Division II school. We have men and women's volleyball, both beach and on court. We have baseball, softball, lacrosse, bowling, golf, cross country. You can see all those listed there. We also just started field hockey and men and women's wrestling, if that is something you are interested in. We also have an on-campus Olympics-sized pool, as well as a climbing wall and zip line here on campus, more of those outdoor activities, as well as a 24-hour access gym that's free for students. And of course, those fitness classes that we mentioned earlier. All of our students have some type of community service aspect that is required. It's nothing that is completely undoable. It's usually just a few hours each semester. One of those options that is available for students, if they would like, is an on-campus food pantry, and that is also available for students to use. So if you want to find out any more information or get in contact with us, please visit lmunet.edu. And just a heads up, the application right now is completely free and test optional.
Oh, wow, thank you. So next up, we have Wheeling University.
I think I got it. Hi, everyone. My name is Jennifer Board. I'm the Director of Admissions at Wheeling University. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to present to you. Wheeling University is located in the northern panhandle of West Virginia. So we're in a unique pocket where you can be in 3 states in about 15 minutes, which I will show you on the map here, if I can get my thing to advance. There I am. Yeah. So yeah, I'm Jennifer Board, Director of Admissions. So Wheeling U, we are the state's only campus-based Catholic institution. So that means that, while we are a liberal arts institution, we pride ourselves on life, leadership, and service. And it really is something that is infused throughout the curriculum, infused throughout athletics, student clubs and organizations, You know, it's the pillars of something that is what the culture, you know, feels like to be on our campus. And, you know, I mean, while we can say, you know, we're, you know, we have accolades like everybody else, you know, we are, you know, ranked and used niche and one of the best small colleges and US News. So we are trying to build a reputation of being a school that students can be proud to come to and attend, one of academic integrity and excellence. So at a glance, we were founded in 1954, so we haven't been around all that long. And again, we're located in Wheeling, West Virginia. We are a small school with the student faculty ratio at 11-1. Average class size is 16, you know, but you can expect that, you know, in an English class or general psychology class or something along those lines, that you may see higher enrollment numbers in some of those common core classes, but certainly as students progress in their major across that program, those numbers will decline and students will be, you know, a lot of one-on-one interaction with their faculty. And yeah, like others have said, I mean, I went to a very big school. My faculty didn't know me from Eve at my school, but at a small school, your faculty do know if you're in class and may be chasing you down if you are indeed missing something. So in the center of it all, you will see the cardinal. We are the Wheeling University Cardinals. So you can see that little panhandle in between Ohio and Pennsylvania and West Virginia really is a neat pocket of the country. You know, but Wheeling is located in Wheeling, West Virginia. So while campus is a little removed from downtown and feels secluded, we are only minutes away from downtown. So on the bottom left, you will see Heritage Port, where many festivals go on in Wheeling. It is also home to West Banco Arena, which is actually home of the Wheeling Nailers, which is a feeder hockey program to the Pittsburgh Penguins. On the upper left, you will see the New River Gorge, which is, I guess, this United States' newest state park. So pretty cool whitewater rafting there as well. Center Market downtown is a neat little area with boutiques and shops and restaurants. And of course, Ogilvy with its hiking trails and museums and golf and skiing and lots of things to do, you know, in the area. You know, but again, academic excellence, a commitment to serving men and women for and with others is again what Wheeling University is about. It's about a commitment to lifelong learning. So we're, you know, while we want students to excel in the classroom while they're, you know, on our campus, we want them to excel in their communities and their businesses and organizations beyond our walls. So a few of our, you know, the majors listed here: accounting, biology, business, criminal justice, and you can just go down, you know, the list. You know, some of our, you know, popular majors on campus: business, exercise science is a big major on because we do have a doctorate of physical therapy. So that is a big program on our campus. Psychology, English, you know, just to name a few. And we do have, you know, some graduate programs. So students could, you know, be a business major and decide that they want to go on and get their MBA, or perhaps they want to get a certification, you know, in education as a superintendent. There is the DPT program. Accounting, we do have as an undergrad, and then we added a master's program in accountancy to allow students to be able to sit for the CPA exam. And here are some additional nursing programs. We do have second degree nursing and some postmaster certificates that students may be interested in beyond the undergraduate nursing program. Some certificates that we have added, professional certificates that students could pair with their undergraduate program. Now I'm flying through this. We are a Division II, NCAA Division II athletic school. We are part of the Mountain East Conference. Pretty much all sports are covered with men and women's, pretty much. We've added women's rugby as a brand new thing. Women's rugby is up and coming as an emerging sport. I'm going to skip that to allow for time here. Next steps, our application is online, free of charge. We are test optional right now due to the pandemic. I would encourage anyone to submit an application online or the Common App. We are doing campus tours Monday through Friday, live campus tours at either 10 or 2 o'clock. You can bring your transcripts for on-the-spot decisions. And we have just set our fall open house for Saturday, November 20th. So I thank you for listening. If you have any questions, wheeling.edu, and I'll drop my information in the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. So next up, we have West Liberty University.
All righty, let me get it all set up here. All right, well, hello, everyone. I'm Zach Rhodes. I'm an admissions counselor for West Liberty University. West Liberty is actually West Virginia's oldest institution of higher learning in the state. So we were established in 1837, and the state wasn't founded it didn't become a state until about 26 years later. So we've been around for a long time. We are a smaller campus. So we do have about 2,500 students. Average class size similar to some of the other smaller schools that you've heard from, about 25, and our student to faculty ratio is 12:1. Now you may be looking at this map here and thinking that we look like we're in the exact same spot as Wheeling University was. It's because we're just up the hill from them. So we're about 20 minutes away. So we're located close to Wheeling, West Virginia as well. And we're still surrounded by the bigger cities too, 1 hour from Pittsburgh, 2 hours from Columbus. Our student population spans across the country and across the world. So we have 48 out of 55 counties in West Virginia represented as students. And then we pull from 35 states and 24 countries. So we're going to have students from just down the road, but we also have students from hours and hours away and even countries away. So we do have over 70 programs that you can major in when you become a student here. I'll share with you just some of the highlights, some of the ones that kind of a lot of students are looking for right now and who have been more popular here recently. So our first set of majors is housed in our Gary E. West College of Business, which is named after one of our very successful alum and donors, Gary E. West. But some of the majors to kind of point out in there is our cybersecurity and computer information systems. So as those majors and those fields continue to grow, I'm sure that major will take off too as well. We do have a zoo management major, which kind of ties into another one of our majors that I'll discuss in just a little bit. Our College of Education and Human Performance. So way back in 1837, when we were founded, we were founded as a teacher school. So we definitely take a lot of pride in growing the next generation of educators. So we have our traditional K through 12 education that you can go through all the way from elementary up through high school. But even if you kind of want to be an educator, but not in that traditional school setting, we do have some community education majors that, again, you'll be in education, but just outside of that traditional setting. Also in our College of Education and Human Performance is our exercise physiology and athletic training majors. Both of those are now 3+2 major or graduate programs. So you'll have your master's degree in either of those two programs in 5 years. Our College of Liberal and Creative Arts, so kind of start with the liberal arts side of it there. This is where you'll typically find our pre-law majors. So we do have a lot of successful students who go on to law school. They'll typically major in something like English or political science, but we do have some students go the criminal justice or business route as well. Criminal justice and social work are two strong majors within our college as well. The creative arts side of it is more of your digital media design, broadcasting, visual communication design is something that's growing in terms of a major and as a field of study. And then your traditional arts majors, your music, your theaters, and your traditional art as well. Our College of Sciences is definitely our largest in terms of student population. Our health sciences is something that we really take a lot of pride on. Our dental hygiene majors, especially. Our dental hygiene clinic is, I always kind of jokingly say, but it's true, it's nicer than most dentist offices that I've been in. So you're getting hands-on work. Same thing with our medical lab science, nursing, psychology, and speech path and audiology as well. And then on the other side of our College of Sciences, we do have our biomedical sciences. So this will be if you're on track to do some sort of medical degree, some type of professional degree. So you can come in and get your majors there. Our physician's assistant school is extremely popular, and it turns out a lot of good PAs for society. And then down at the bottom there are organismal bioecology and zoo sci. Zoo science is kind of our little niche major there. We're one of only a handful of schools in the country that has that major. So a lot of students who want to work with animals, who want to research different types of animals outside of kind of the veterinary aspect of things, they do gravitate towards that zoo science. We work with Ogilvy Zoo, which is just down the road from us. So that's definitely a very good and unique partnership there that we have. And we do have a growing number of graduate programs ranging from education to the athletic and exercise physiology training that I just mentioned, but many of our other ones too. Many of them are online. Many of them can be completed kind of on your own time, within a year, within a couple of years, and it continues to grow. It seems like every time this slideshow is updated, there's a new coming soon little space down there at the bottom. We are a Division II athletic university. You can see all of our sports there. If you're interested in any of them, you can go to our website. Our coaches handle all of the recruiting, and their contact info is on the website. So be sure to be reaching out to them, sending them film, whatever you're interested in. Here's a look at our tuition and fees. A good fact about us, over 90% of our students do receive some sort of financial aid to kind of offset these. Since this is an Ohio fair, our metro rate is definitely something to look at. That is for our surrounding counties. So it's, if you can see, it's about $2,500 off of tuition. So that ends up being about $10,000 over the span of 4 years for our surrounding counties in Ohio. That information is on our website that you can check out. Our scholarships there, again, this tier list is on our website. So you can kind of see what our academic scholarships look like. One thing I do want to point out with these is that when you apply, when you send in your transcripts and your test scores, we automatically look at these for you. So it's not a separate application, no essays or anything. We just take a look at this. And then admissions, we're test optional as well. Minimum cumulative GPA of 2.0, and then your typical classes as well. And no application fee, no application deadline. Again, go to our website and check out everything. And thank you all so much for listening.
All right, thank you so much. And so next up, we have Youngstown State University.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Jessica, am I there?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
Okay, I'm trying to get my video back.
There you are.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Todd McDavid. I'm a regional admission representative from Youngstown State University. I want to welcome you tonight. First off, so you know where we are, we'll start off and let you have an idea of who Youngstown State University is.
We're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. College is about knowledge being shared, experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. Campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
I'm having, Jessica, I'm having problems.
It's all right. Do you just want to tell us more about your school?
Yes, I will.
Yes.
We are an urban research institution in Youngstown, Ohio. I'm happy to say we are a hidden gem about 30 minutes from Northeast Ohio, from Pittsburgh. Opportunity of offering you classes in a research setting, but also a small setting where you will get to know your professors, have the opportunity to do research as soon as you get on our campus. You will be able to take part in one of over 115 majors, of which our largest college within the university is Health and Human Services. Some of our most well-known majors that you will see at YSU include dental hygiene, criminal justice, education, STEM. We are one of just a few who have a STEM actual college, not just a STEM program. Students who come to us have the opportunity to choose where they want to live, bring their car, really chart their own path in their education. Our students are required when they apply to 2.0 and a 17 on the ACT. However, this year we are test optional. And if you do choose to apply test optional, you will be able to have us do a holistic review, take a look at your core, things of that matter, and to see what kind of student you are. We do have a preferred deadline of February 15th to make sure that you can take care of everything and be exposed to everything we have to offer. We do want to invite you to come to visit us at Penguin Preview Day on October 30th is the next one. You can register to see the campus and register to learn the fight song and talk to advisors at preview.ysu.edu. This will give you a good inside look at what YSU has to offer. Our tuition is very reasonable. As everyone else has been sharing, we guarantee that to stay the 4 years that you are with us. Our tuition before aid is $19,000. We will award you scholarships based on your hard work in high school. If you, once you apply, you send your script, our scholarships start with a 3.0 and a 19 on your ACT. With that, you would have $1,000 off of your tuition cost. The better you do in school, the harder you work, the better your score, the more money it will be worth. Our honors program is very much a family affair, and we encourage anyone with a 3.5 or a 26 on the ACT to apply for the honors program. Scholarships are available for those who do qualify. I would encourage you to take a look at that. Three aspects of our honors program are academics, engagement, and service. We expect our honor students to be leaders, to really show what YSU is made of, that what makes it so special. The cost to apply is $45, and it is waivable. The application itself is on our website only. We do not require an essay, and the system will walk you through the entire thing. It is not hard to complete. Once you are here, you will have at your service both academically, student service. It is a safe campus where you're going to be able to come and take care and be a whole student. If you're a part of our Division I sports programs, we have 12 women's programs, 9 men's programs. We have on-campus housing as well as apartment style living. We leave that up to you as your choice. We accept CCP credit as well as AP and IB credit. We do want to encourage you to make the best of your time at YSU. You are able to take advantage of our large city opportunities, but all school feel. If you have any questions, I will put my contact information in the chat. I'm sorry, my computer is frozen, so I wasn't able to show you everything else, but I'm here if you have any questions. I appreciate your attention and your time. Have a great evening.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Even without the presentation, it was still great.
Thank you.
So next up, we have University of Toledo.
Hello and welcome everyone. It's my pleasure to be here this evening and I'm glad you're here too. My name is Gabe Lamelli and I serve as Associate Director of Admission at the University of Toledo. And this evening I'm going to share with you really just a few things and touch pretty high level about the university, knowing that beyond today, we really want you to take the opportunity to explore further and visit us on campus too. So in a nutshell, if you're wondering what makes the University of Toledo unique, it's really a combination of a few different things. We're a comprehensive but mid-sized, diverse, and student-centered university. We also have the benefits of a metropolitan located campus that's in a safe residential area, and we're at an affordable cost that's going to position you and students, of course, for future financial well-being. So when we talk about being a comprehensive university, although we're comprehensive, we're pretty much mid-size. We have students from all over the United States, all over the world, about 16,000 undergrads. If you add our graduate students, we're at about 20,000 students. But at the same time, 83% of our students are from somewhere other than Toledo. So we're not just a regional campus or a hometown campus. We're actually, again, a national and global campus. And one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is that almost a third of our students are actually first generation college students, first in family to come to the university. And I was one of those students way, way back. So one of the things that makes us comprehensive is that you can choose from 120 plus undergraduate majors. In fact, we're one of only 27 universities nationwide that that has the breadth and the width of majors all the way from undergraduate to graduate to professional and even a medical campus right here on campus too. So we have STEM, health, business, education, the arts, and the humanities, a lot of different things to choose from. And if you're undecided, that's okay. You have all these areas to choose from, and you have a lot of great professionals that'll help you decide on a major, most likely by the end of your first year, definitely by the beginning of your second. We are a residential campus, so you have the opportunity to live in one of 9 different residence halls. In fact, we require our students, both freshmen and sophomore, to live in the residence halls if they live outside of a 25-mile radius of campus. So you can also consider living in specialized learning communities, whether it's theme-based or academic-based. Our honors program has their own honors academic village as well. And when you're on campus, you have easy access to classes, facilities, and friends, of course. So now that you know a little bit about the university, what comes next? Well, if you're a high school senior this year, it's really time to apply. What do you need to apply? Well, we went test optional back in March of 2020. In fact, we were the first public school in the state of Ohio to go test optional at that point. But being test optional means you're going to get a holistic review, whether you include a test or not. And even if you don't include a test, you can still earn a merit scholarship by having at least a 3.4 or better grade point average. That means because we are test optional for admission, we're actually test blind, or we don't consider the ACT or SAT for our merit scholarship program. But if you do have multiple test scores, we will super score, which kind of gives you the best of both worlds when you're deciding as a student and a family, how exactly you will put your best foot forward academically when you apply. The whole idea is to apply early, either via the UToledo application on our website or the Common App for priority financial aid consideration. Speaking of financial aid, we have all the traditional financial aid resources. We do have a tuition guarantee where it locks in your tuition fees, room and board, even for out-of-state students for 4 years. Our priority deadline for the FAFSA is February 1. And of course, one of Ohio's top schools for lowest student loan debt And on the other end of that, we're also one of the best schools in Ohio for average graduation salary. So let's take a look at our scholarships. Well, I mentioned our merit scholarship program and how we're test blind for that program. All you have to do to apply for merit scholarships is to submit our application for admission no later than January 3rd of the senior year. You'll automatically be considered. The higher your GPA, the more scholarship money you earn, and it's renewable for a total of 4 years. If you're an out-of-state student, you also have Rocket Nation. Same thing with merit scholarship. Although instead of a 3.4, it's a 3.0. If you live outside the state of Ohio, outside of Monroe County, Michigan, you can apply, you can be considered for that. It is $8,000 towards the $33,000 out-of-state tuition. In-state tuition, fees, room and board is about $24,000. The Presidential Scholarship is our top, most prestigious, most lucrative scholarship. It's a true full ride for 4 years. You have to have at least a 3.8 or better GPA to apply. You will submit that application no later than December 1st. Levis Leadership Scholarship is a 4-year leadership program with a $1,000 scholarship for each year. That deadline is February 1. There's 40 students selected for that. We also have a general scholarship, which is one application for hundreds of scholarships across campus. That's due no later than March 1. And then college and program specific scholarships for any of our 9 colleges, also specific majors within those colleges. And those deadlines will vary. So I want to thank you so much for visiting with me this evening. Please stay in touch with us. You can email us, you can call us toll free, you can text message us, you can follow us on any one of those social media platforms that's on the screen. But most importantly, we want you to come visit our campus. All you have to do is jump on our website, click on the visit link. You'll see many opportunities. There's 2 great opportunities coming up this coming month. Tuesday, November 2nd, Saturday, November 13th. Those are our preview days. We also have visits Monday through Friday in the morning and afternoon, most Monday through Fridays, I should say, even some Saturday mornings. And then we'll have tons of opportunities for admitted students in the spring, also for our juniors in the spring as well. So come to campus and check out Rocket Nation. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, everyone. So if I could have all my presenters come back on the screen. I would love to finish us up with a few questions. We'll maybe get to one of them, maybe 1.5. We'll see how this goes. But definitely join us again to talk a little bit about this. So the way this is going to work, I'm going to pose a question to the group and you will answer in the same order that we presented. So the first question I want to ask you is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
My advice, you heard a lot of us say this tonight, definitely visit the campus if you can, just because you'll know if it's the right fit for you. You want to be able to feel comfortable on that campus at that university because you're going to be there for the next 4 years.
I would also echo that. Visit the campus. I will add, ask for an opportunity to actually speak with a current student and possibly a faculty member. They are going to give you more insight and a real opinion and their tips and tricks for surviving on that campus.
And I would echo what the previous 2 said. I would just say, keep an open mind. I would, I guess, don't get sticker shock, whether it's a public school, a private school, a small school, a big school. Go through the process, because you will sometimes, I think, be surprised at what you can be offered, so just apply, do your FAFSA, see what that bottom line is, and then look at all of your options as a family together.
Yeah, and I'm going to echo visit campuses, just so you know that it is important. We can talk to us all day. You can look at our websites all day, but if you don't visit and see yourself there, then you're just not going to get the full picture. Just to try to add something, I'd also just say, to apply to as many schools as you can too. Again, like it's already been said, you kind of start to see your options and everything, and you just never know what's going to come down the line. So, and it makes your spring semester of senior years a lot simpler if you just have all that done as soon as possible.
I agree with everyone. the one thing I always like to add is not only come and visit our institutions, but come and visit our cities and towns where we're located. Get to know that field. Try out the different things that that we all have to offer in our communities that are there for you. Make sure mom and dad or your guardian comes with you so that they can feel comfortable with your choice, and really kind of do a pro and con of everything. And I'm sure it will work out.
I think what I would say is actually what I would say to myself many years ago as a first generation college student is to allow us to be your guides. You know, we're here not only to represent our universities, but we're here to guide you through the process. So as I always tell our folks when they come to campus, put us to work. We're here for you. We're here for you as a student. We're here for you as a family. And at the end of the day, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. I really don't think that there's a bad decision that you can make as long as it's all about fit, as long as it's the best fit for you and your family, both academically and financially. It's gonna be okay. Trust us. We went through the same thing, and I think, well, I can speak for most of us except Todd. I think we're okay.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to see us today. I want to thank our presenters and thank our participants. When you leave this space, it's going to be a quick 5-question survey. Please, please, please give us your feedback. Just know there are going to be more sessions happening later on this week, so make sure you sign up for those sessions. And just a reminder, this was recorded, and other sessions happening right now will be recorded also. You can find those at strivescan.com/Ohio. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.